Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So, the topic here we will discuss it is the water pollution and its effect. So, basically, when we talk about the water pollution, it can be caused by different activities of the humans, animals, and all the living organisms, we can say. So, the water pollution is having a very bad effect on the living organisms, and basically the water pollution, it is known as the contamination of the water bodies. And what type of water bodies? They may be lakes, they may be rivers, oceans, and it may be the groundwater. So when there is a large amount of the waste material in the water, this is the simple contamination of the water, and it is known as the water pollution. Now that water pollution is having its different effects, and these effects may be on the plants, these may be on the animals, and these effects may be on the human beings, and also affects our environment in different ways. Now we must have a look on all these effects one by one. So the first one is the effect of water is it is hazardous to the human health. Why it is hazardous for the human health? Because when we drink the polluted water, it can cause different types of infectious diseases. The first one is the cholera, we have the typhoid, and the diarrhea. All these diseases are related to the stomach, and typhoid, it is also caused by the polluted water, and it is basically a type of fever in which the person is having high fever. And the diarrhea, which is also known as the loose motion, and the cholera, it is also the stomach disorder that is caused by the polluted water. Second one, when we use the polluted water, it is not only devastating for the people but also for both the animals and the birds. How it is devastating for the animals? Because when they use this water for the drinking purpose, then disease may be also caused in the animals. On the other hand, when the birds use that water for the drinking purpose, it also causes their health. And if the water is polluted, then animals that are fishes or all the aquatic animals, they may also get some problems with the polluted water. Next, we have third one cause. It can cause the rapid growth of the algae. When the water is polluted, then on the surface of the water there is a production of the alga. Now the death and the decomposition of the alga just causes deficiency of the oxygen that is present in the water, and that affects the living organisms in the water. It's mean when there is a production of the alga, now it may be removed by simple death. It reduces the percentage of the oxygen in water, and it may affects the living organisms, and the living organisms like fishes, because they use the water for the process of respiration, and when there is less oxygen, in turn they will feel a very hard day in the process of the respiration. The fourth one is it is damaging the aquatic life, thus breaking a link in the food chain. Now, what is the food chain? Basically, as there are many plants that are making up the food, and we are taking up that food, animals just take up that food. In turn, now these animals will get, when they get dead, the debris will fall on the surface of the earth. In turn, the nutrients will be gained by the plants. So this is the simple food chain in which we have the autotrophs that make their food by itself. Then there are heterotrophs that could not make their food but depend for their food on the autotrophs. So they are making the food chain, and when the aquatic life is going to be damaged due to the polluted water, in turn it may break the link between the food chain. Then we have the fifth and the sixth damage to the living organism. It reduces the aesthetic quality of lakes and rivers. When the water get polluted, then the quality of the water in the lakes and rivers is also maybe reduces. Now it is not usable for the further uses like for the domestic and for the industrial uses, because to get it purified it will be difficult for the different persons. And the sixth one, it is unfit for the cleaning and the washing purpose, because the cleaning and the washing purpose is just to remove the different chemicals and remove the germs. But when we use already the water which is polluted, it will may add more germs rather than to remove these germs from the substances. So water is having a very bad effect on the living organisms when it is in the polluted form. So for the better usage of the water, we must avoid different activities like the waste from the industries or the waste from the agriculture and the domestic waste. All they are just making the water polluted, but we must avoid different these substances or activities to have the water in a clean and clear form. So this was all about today's lecture. I hope you guys understand, and if you have any queries you may ask me about that in the comment section, and I will get back to you guys soon. The next topic that we will discuss, it is the water pollution which is due to the industrial effluents. So we will study that in detail. For that time you guys keep learning and have a good day.